Hello and welcome to another episode of pop.vox.presents. I'm Phil Vecchio, and I want to welcome you guys to our first show of 2022. Today, joining me is my very special guests, Hugh and Paul of the PH Project. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Very good, very good.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It is, let's see, I have known Hugh kind of for quite a while. We never have known each other really well, but early on, we had some interaction at some of the live shows. Tell me real quick, Hugh, before we get into the PH Project, how did we meet?
Well, I was actually a huge fan of the band Writer from San Diego.
Yes.
And I'd see them play up in Long Beach all the time. And then I saw that they were going to be playing at a Christmas show called Blue Christmas. So I went and checked that out. And then, of course, bumped into you. And then you invited me to submit a song for one of your Christmas compilations.
That's right. Pop.vox Christmas Volume 2.
Yep.
We had a song of yours and a song of Writer, so you got to be on the same.
Dude, I was on seventh heaven for that. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was awesome. And that would have been, I think that was either the 9th or 10th annual Blue Christmas, and this year is going to be the 25th annual. So
yeah, wow, that's cool.
That dates it a little bit there.
Which,
awesome.
By the way, I probably have never told you this, but that compilation is really nice.
Oh, thanks.
I it just recently, and I'm like, this has got some really great songs on it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm proud of that one. I think it came out really, really good. We got and your song, of course, is fantastic on there. That was under the name The Perfect Cry.
Exactly.
And that was great. Fantastic. I love that album. I listen to it every year with the kids. So. Oh, by the way, before we get into it, I always have to introduce Janelle, and I jumped into without it, but Janelle is helping out here, doing all the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Hi, everybody.
So thank you for running the show.
I'm here.
And with that, we're here to talk about the PH Project. So, Paul, do me a favor and tell us a little bit about how you guys started doing music together.
Sure. Well, Hugh and I actually go back to high school. We went to the same high school together. We were a year
okay.
apart. Yeah, and then we were in a retreat group together, and we were both DJs for multiple years. I DJ'd his wedding, he DJ'd my wedding.
Nice.
we kind of have crossed paths for many years, and one day we were just talking, and he says, why don't you and I do some stuff together? And this a couple years ago, and since then, we've been doing stuff pretty much nonstop. Yeah. And yeah, it's been great. So that's kind of our lives have kind of crossed for many, many years.
That's awesome. Yeah. And this is just a guess, but is the name the PH Project got anything to do with your names?
Paul and Hugh, you are correct.
All right. I figured as much, but I didn't want to assume anything. So that's awesome. Yeah. So you guys have got a bunch of songs that are up on like Bandcamp and other places. Is there an album in the works? What are we thinking there? Is that like an antiquated idea to you guys at this point?
Yeah. Well, we have so many ideas and songs waiting to be formed. We have riffs and lyrics and melodies. Tons. It becomes a matter of time. So we've put some albums together. But yeah, we're going to be doing something, I think, in totality at some point. So we're just having so much fun right now that it's really just about the music, right? Yeah.
That's awesome. Have you guys gotten to do any like live, like in-person shows?
We haven't got to that point. We've definitely talked about that. And we work with a number of friends of ours and people in Long Beach who are musicians and stuff. So we'll see when, we get through COVID.
Yeah, it's a weird time for that.
That might become a reality. But at this point, we're just kind of writing songs and putting them out there.
Nice. And live streaming, of course.
Yeah, and we're doing this.
Yeah.
Love it.
So wedding DJing, I have to tell you, I did that for a number of years as well. And that's quite a job, man. That can get rough sometimes.
It can. So
Yeah. There's nothing more stressful than like something not working the way it's supposed to when you're in front of like a wedding crowd.
Oh yeah. Or the first dance skips,
Yeah. Right. Man, I never had anything like super tragic, but I always explained to the people, like I made them provide their music lists because a lot of times you'll do your own thing. I'm like, I want you to do what you want because if I start picking my music, it's not going to work. And so I was always on the safe end of that. Any tragedies or big things that ever happened at a wedding for you guys?
Dude, I don't know if you want to get us started on that. We separately had separate companies, but we did this for like decades, literally.
Yeah.
And we've got a few stories. We share them on occasion, and
fights, full on groom and or the father of the bride and the groom, full on fist fight. I've seen a little bit of everything. Yeah.
Oh man, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
We'll have to do a whole episode
we can go
just about wedding stories.
DJs.
I don't know why. It's probably mean, but like when America's Funniest Home Videos is on and they have the wedding clips, those are always my favorite because there's so much more at stake in there. If you just slide into a pool on a normal day, oh well, but on a wedding, like that's, I don't know, that's crazy.
Yes.
The worst that ever happened to me is someone, like this was in the early days of burning CDs, and someone had burned a CD of the songs to play for the reception, but it wasn't like leveled, so like one song would be like way hotter than another, and so I was like trying to ride the volume, but it kept like bursting on when the next song came out really loud. That was bad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's a sidetrack, but you guys got on a good subject.
we feel your pain.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
It's been a while. I haven't done one in a long time. I actually sold off most of my PA at one point because I wasn't using it enough. So those days are gone now.
Yeah. Same with us.
Same with you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, cool. So we've got a couple of great songs that you guys we're gonna have. You guys had a bunch. You gave me a lot to choose from, but we're gonna actually have some videos of two songs. One of them is called Next Time and one of them is called Shine. Is there anything you guys want to share about those songs before we get to playing them?
I think actually of those two songs we kind of approached with sort of a theme, like we wanted the song to be about sort of something. I mean, that's how we went into it. A lot of other songs just have come from past experiences and whatnot, but those two kind of had a message.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think they kind of evolved through emotional experiences, maybe, that we've had with different things. And so,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I picked those two out of the whole list that you gave me. What does that tell you about me based on the songs I chose of yours?
Got good taste.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's great. No, it was good. I had a lot of good stuff to choose from, but I think these are going to be pretty great. Janelle, is there anything that we want to say to anyone in the chat? Is there anything that we need to know yet?
Well, Daryl he says shalom.
Oh, Daryl says shalom. Thanks for listening, Daryl. If you guys are here in the live stream with us right now on Facebook, please say hello in the chat. And after we do some music, if there's any questions or anything like that, you guys can drop them in there or just say a nice comment or something like that. And that sounds good. Are you guys ready to get to some music here?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, we're going to do it. Then we're going to jump into, first we'll do Next Time, and then we'll do Shine here with the PH Project. So here we go.
Things will work out different next time. I'll be ready for you next time. Things will work out different next time. I'll be ready for you next time. Light is on, now I see. Chains are gone, now I I can see the dream. Deep in the silence, I can hear the scream. All through the winter, feel the hum of sorrow. Your children search for someone to follow. It's like the rising tide or a bright searchlight. Hear the universe call your name. You're looking deep inside. Put away your pride. Find your own burning inner flame. So shine like the sun in the sky. I see the light in your eyes. It's your time to shine. I see a fire when I look in your eyes. Locked in a child who is terrified. Dig through the madness that is in your head. Lean on the words of your heart instead. Just push aside self-doubt. Find your voice and shout. Let the mountains hear your roar. Now get up on your feet. You will not be beat. We all know you were meant for more. So shine like the sun in the sky. I see the light in your eyes. It's your turn to shine. So shine like the sun in the sky. See the light in your eyes. It's your turn to shine. So shine like the sun in the sky. See the light in your eyes. It's your turn to
And we're back. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much for sharing that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I love a
Thank
good
you.
lyric
Yeah.
video too, that I get to like know what the song is saying right away. That's really cool.
This
Yeah.
guy will study lyrics for hours.
Oh, yeah.
So when it's right there in front of him, it's good.
I'm a liner notes guy, you know.
We take pride in our lyrics, does it? Yeah.
We try.
Yeah.
Do you guys share lyric writing? Do one of you write more than others, or how does it work?
It goes back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of depends on the song, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes one of us feels really strongly about a certain song. You know, we really try to take our egos out of this process. Yeah. No, serious. And then really kind of just allow it to happen wherever it takes us. Right. So it doesn't, we don't possess ideas and things, you know.
That's why you shared both of your names in the title. That's good.
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly. Yeah.
But we did argue, should it be the HP or PH?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How did you decide between the two?
PH sounded like cool. We figured we might get a lot of science nerds tuning in by accident or something. I don't know.
Something they want you to fix their printer, like yeah.
Well, HP would have been that.
That's what I mean. Yeah, if you did the other way around, yeah. So Janelle's telling me over here we got several comments and things in the chat, in the comments on the live stream.
A lot of praise. First of all, from our own children.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Luke and Audrey, say hi.
Shout out to them. But Trisha says, "Rock on, dudes! PH Project killing it." With several exclamation points.
All right.
Samantha said, "Way to go, PH Project! Rock on." Daryl, in all caps, very cool.
Daryl of In a Lonely Place and Upside Down Room, by the way. So it's another musician that gave you a very cool. What's up, Daryl?
Randy says, "Rock on." Irene says, "Love the message and shine." Cool. And Matt says, "This is a pretty epic video to go with a pretty epic song."
Nice, thank you.
Our kids said it was rad. If you can tell,
yeah, they're
80s
children of the 80s. This next one though, I think is my favorite here. Read that too from Jill.
Jill says, "Wow, we love you, PH Project. Are you guys married? Hotties."
Yeah.
That's great.
I love it.
Sorry,
so much.
Jill, we're already taken.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Anyways, lots of love, guys.
Lots of good.
love.
Good. No direct questions, but praise, we'll take that as well.
Yeah, cool.
That's awesome. Well, so before we go, I would love to share with everyone where to find all of your music. Can you guys tell everybody where can we buy stuff or download things? What are some links that we can share here?
Well, we're on Amazon, Apple, everywhere you can get digital music. I think
Spotify.
we're at. Spotify, you name it, we're at.
We kind of like Bandcamp though,
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
nice. You can go to Bandcamp and download it.
We have a website, right?
Yeah, phproject.net.
phproject.net.
Yeah.
You writing these down, Janelle?
The PH
the PH Project.net. Got that?
PH Project.
Excellent.
.net.
So we're
Facebook.
there.
There's a Facebook page.
Yeah.
We do have a Facebook page. It's under my name a lot, but there is a PH Project that I do post under as well.
We'll tag you now that we kind of got it figured out. We'll make sure to tag you when we repost this and stuff, so we'll get more people that direction.
Okay, sounds good. We're actually on LinkedIn as well. So,
Oh man, you're everywhere. LinkedIn
yeah.
as the PH Project.
PH Project.
LinkedIn.
I'm putting the Bandcamp link as well.
Good. Bandcamp is like, because I'm very much a physical guy. Like I like physical media, but if I do have digital stuff, I do it through Bandcamp.
Right.
Yeah, I mean the cool thing is I think the bands receive a good portion of the proceeds.
Yeah.
Through Bandcamp, so.
Yeah, it seems to be from talking with artists that helps them the most, as opposed to like listening on Spotify or whatever,
Right.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Awesome. Any, you got all those on the thing there, Janelle?
I just gotta put the
Okay.
Facebook
Janelle's going to
link,
share those
so
all in the chat, so we'll get that out there to everybody.
Okay.
Awesome. Oh, we lost you.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Okay, good.
Coming back.
Well, any things, future projects or anything we need to know about? Are there upcoming songs that are going to be released? Anything on the horizon?
We got a lot of stuff in the works, but we can't really say anything big. There's no big announcements.
Okay.
But we're we kind of our process is especially with COVID, we kind of like text each other stuff.
Yeah.
And like, hey, what about this riff? Hey, what about these lyrics? We kind of go back and forth, and so we're in that stage of things right now. But we do have a lot of songs under our belt, so we'll see. We'll see I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
I think I sent 10 licks to Hugh in the last couple of days. So we got to get together. We got to get together. lot of things in the works, and
Yeah.
Hugh's got a bunch of riffs and grooves, and so yeah, we're just having a lot of fun doing it.
Awesome. What are you guys listening to lately? Any new albums or any artists that are happening for you right now?
Well, we will confess we're like huge fans of Rival Sons, so
Oh, okay.
rock band Rival Sons. And we're kind of like, we're really into the whole classic rock revival that's happening. We're big record collectors too.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
So sometimes on a day off, we'll just go into Long Beach and hit up a few record stores.
They're my people,
They're
Janelle.
your people.
My birthday was in December. I just have to tell you real quick. And for my birthday, Janelle got us a place near Amoeba in Hollywood. And she like stayed with the kids and just said, take as long as you want. And I spent around, what was it? About 5 hours?
Yeah.
About 5 hours.
You got tired.
It got to the point where I'm like, I think I'm done. And I had to stop because of my physical limitation, not because I was done looking at all the records. But, you know.
Well,
It sucks you in, right? We
It
go
does.
to Finger Long Beach, and man,
Yeah.
the stack gets bigger. We go, oh man.
I love it. Where do you keep your records? Where do you store them?
Various places throughout the house.
Me too.
He's a little bit more. He's got a nice little.
I got a nice
Yeah.
shelf of records in one room, so
Okay. A little more. I have a nice shelf, but then I outgrew that, so then I've got some nice crates and then another shelf, and it just keeps expanding. Is the problem.
yeah. Well, no, I actually like, for me, just digging through bins at a record store is almost like therapy for me.
Oh yeah.
I just love going through and just looking at what's out there and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Love
Any
it.
chance we get,
Love it. All right, I'm going to give you one last thing on record stores, and then I will stop going on records. But I have a theory that I proposed decades ago, and it's always held true. If there's a dollar bin at a record store that has more than like 5 or 10 records, there's always a Barbra Streisand record in there. I call it the Barbra Streisand dollar bin theory, and it's true, and it's never been proven wrong. So next time you're looking through a dollar bin, keep that in mind.
Oh yes, it's a good. I'm gonna look now. Probably for the rest of my life.
Yep.
Every dollar bin, I will look.
And you'll be going through and go, there it is. Barbra
There it
Streisand. She's always there. All right. Well, that's it for my Still Little Records. Any last things you guys want to add before we close out the show here?
No, I just want to thank you guys for having us on. Thanks for people who are out there on the live stream, and keep following us. We're going to be having some new music this year at some point. It's just a matter of time, but more things are coming. We plan to do this for quite a while. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. It was a great way to kick off 2022 on Pop.vox Presents. And we'll definitely be in touch, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from the PH Project.
Thank you very much, Phil. Thanks
Awesome.
a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Just real quick reminder to everyone who's watching. This will be, of course, available on Facebook later and on YouTube, so you can check it out there along with our other Pop.vox Presents shows. We actually have another show each week for the next couple of weekends, so I'll put up a slide at the end here, and you can check out the upcoming artists and make sure to join us again there. And I think that is just about it. Thanks again to Janelle for running everything over here.
Yes, love it.
Appreciate having you here. Thanks again to Paul and Hugh.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
And we'll see you guys next time on Pop.vox Presents.
That's it.